Hear them bells, merry Christmas bells. They are ringing out the evil of the sword. Hear them bells, merry Christmas bells. They are ringing in the glory of the Lord. Hear them bells, merry Christmas bells. They are quaking all the despots of the land. Hear them bells, merry Christmas bells, as the saints are crowned in glory by his hand. Hear them bells, merry Christmas bells. They are ringing out the evil of the sword. Hear them bells, merry Christmas bells. They are ringing in the glory of the Lord. Hear them bells, merry Christmas bells. Right, and you could just keep going and keep going and keep going. Up, 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 up. So I've only provided chords here for 2 transpositions, right? We've got our regular F and C7 chords. We also have G and D7. I went to that on the repeat, okay? Now, seriously, this is one of those songs that you can just repeat and repeat and repeat, and if you've got a good sized group, you can invite people to say, well, we'll sing all the first and second verse in unison together, or you could have some solos, and then you can let people kind of go crazy as far as improvising over these chords and adding vocal harmonies and all that kind of stuff. So this is a really good one for a big group. As far as technique goes, other than these chords here, I prefer this version of D7 to this version of D7, but this one can be easier for beginners, you know, just it's a little bit more jangly than I like. I like this one, it's a more complete chord. This one actually only has 3 notes of a 4-note chord in it, and this one has all 4 notes in it. So I do like the barred D7 better, but like I said, for beginners or certain situations, especially in some Hawaiian, like the Hawaiian turnaround and things like that, it's like really appropriate for those things. But most of the time I'm gonna like the barred D7 better. So that's the choice on chords, and of course you can always use inversions on simple 2-chord songs like this. You know, in the F one we talked about in the last video, how we could go up here on the F and then do the C7 up here as well, right? We get that transition like that, and so those things can be added. As far as technique goes, pretty much the whole thing I did the Chattanooga strum. And I haven't really talked in depth about the Chattanooga strum. I mentioned it a little bit in one of the other videos. But the Chattanooga strum is basically, it sounds just like the word, right? So Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. It's all down ups, but you're putting an accent on beats 2 and 4. Chattanooga, 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 Chattanooga. And this is another one of those things that if you don't have it down yet, just sit in front of the television. Down, up, weak, strong, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Right? And you just do it until you feel good about it. Now, doing it at a high speed like that, I actually, a couple seasons ago, injured my first finger because we were doing this one song, and this joint has never been the same on my first finger joint. And so there's a danger of repetitive motion that can happen with some of these strums. And so now I try not to do 2 songs in a row with the Chattanooga strum, especially at high speeds. Now if it's a slower song, it doesn't really matter because it's just relaxed. But this is not hear them bells. I guess you could do it that way if you wanted to be funny, but I think of it as more as being kind of a upbeat song. So hope you enjoy that. Hope you enjoy the technique, and Merry Christmas and Happy Caroling.